also have become a believer in Jaden Daniels, understandably so. And for the Commanders to go from a team that some of us thought Toddy was crazy for saying the Commanders were going to go to the playoffs, and to have them go not to the playoffs, but to the NFC Championship game, led by rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels, that is a hell of an accomplishment. Everyone was talking shit about Cliff Kingsbury. Everybody was talking shit about Dan Quinn. Even the 49ers former assistant GM, Adam Peters, and saying, oh, they're piecing this all together. It's not going to work. Zach Ertz is old. Meanwhile, Zach Ertz had how many catches yesterday? Like 9 catches. He tried to have a revenge game against the Eagles.
Man.
Yeah, he was stupid. I think he had 10 catches for $1 something. I can
he was over 100 yards.
Oh yeah, he had 10 catches.
Yeah, Zach Ertz. Yeah, Toddy. And so Zach Ertz, he had himself a game, and everyone's saying he's washed. And so for the Commanders, I understand that Commanders fans want to make it as far as they possibly can. And now the fact that the season is officially over, it's a disappointment. But as I've talked for weeks, one of my coworkers at the Union Democrat here in Sonora, he's a man who's 63 years old. He has seen a lot of terrible Washington football for decades. And what he has been saying to me ever since they clinched a playoff spot is he's just happy every single step of the way they get there, because he knew that they were playing with house money, and he knew not to take it for granted. And when I was talking to him after they beat Detroit, he was just like, man, I just couldn't believe it. And I'm just enjoying it and living in the moment. And I'm so glad that Commanders fans are able to enjoy that. I know, and Kevin, you're a Sacramento Kings fan. Kaz, you're not big on the NBA, but there are plenty of Philadelphia 76ers fans who absolutely hate Josh Harris, the brand new owner of the Commanders, because he also owns the 76ers. And because he's the owner of the 76ers, the Sixers haven't been posting any content supporting the Eagles or congratulating the Eagles or anything. And there's plenty of 76ers fans who are upset with Josh Harris. Meanwhile, Commanders fans are praising the Lord for Josh Harris, for getting them out of the dark days of Daniel Snyder. But this season in its entirety was just an absolute win for the Commanders. And even having your season end with a 32-point loss, the fact that they got this far, especially this coming from a 49ers fan who, I can't speak for Toddy, but for myself, I said earlier this year, I don't care about regular season wins anymore, because I'm just waiting for the playoffs to start, because I've gotten spoiled as a 49ers fan.